source for all the stuff you care about. I was looking at my phone. I'm Kevin Pereira. It's good to see you. Hi. Howdy.
I'm Candace Bailey.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am.
You own it.
I'm wearing my clothes on the right way today.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
The top is the top, the bottom's the bottom.
We're coming to you live from the G4 studios
They
in Los
actually had a
Angeles.
flow chart on the back of her dressing room door with arrows pointing to the tag in the back. It was very sweet of them to give you
I wouldn't be
step-by-step
surprised if
instructions.
they did. I need it sometimes. On the show today, Breckenmeyer will be here live. The star of TNT's Franklin and Bash plays our favorite kind of lawyer, the fake kind.
Oh.
And then Jessica Chobot got a red carpet tour of Microsoft's secret test chambers. She saw their latest inventions like skin put, which turns your arm into a keyboard. Crazy.
Skin put sounded a lot sexier until you told me what it was.
Kevin,
You want a
does your
beta
mind
test of skin
always-
put?
Does it always have to go there?
No, but it does. Plus, what else do we have? Chris Gore is here, everybody, for DD News Day. That's happening.
Yeah!
That's cool. He's reviewing Rango. It'll be a pass, I'm sure. Hobo with a shotgun, probably a rent, and Electrolux. Probably another pass. I don't know.
I
We'll
think
have to
you're
see.
wrong.
Am I wrong?
I think you're really
Do you
wrong.
know?
No, I don't know, but I think
We
you
will
are.
find out. Then we'll kick the tires of the new $300,000 Audi GT Spider. And we'll
Excited about
also
this.
see a real-life flying car and rides, whips, and something else. That would be Hoons, yes. Would be Hoons.
Hey, Kevin, did you know that they have videos on computers now?
Why do you lie to me,
I'm
Candace
not.
Bailey?
It's real.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going around the net.
All right.
Today's number 5 is in memory of America's space shuttle program, which NASA is about to end.
Yeah, but don't worry. Don't be too sad, non-reactive audience. There are plenty of young folks out there that are entering the space race. That's applaudable. Okay.
Come on, guys. And if this video is any indication, they're all
Over here.
doomed.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh,
That's one way to do it.
it's unfortunate.
That's pretty sad. He actually also lost his testicles in a baking soda volcano accident. So, should really stop entering the science fair, dude.
I think Neil Armstrong said it best.
I think he did as well. One small step for man, one giant fail for face kind.
That works too. And at number 4 today,
Sort of. Let's be honest.
a very special remix of a very annoying meme.
Yeah. We're talking about, of course, the Nyan Cat, which I hate to say it. I hate it. There's nothing ridiculous. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, glad we did that. Oh, let's bring more attention to this terrible waste of bandwidth. Yes, Nyan
It's all
Cat,
over.
the cheerful Pop-Tart cat that farts rainbows, has spawned plenty of imitators. There's a lot out there.
Like yesterday's Swedish version, set to the computerized strains of ABBA's dance classic, Mamma Mia.
Not bad. Needs more Allen wrenches, but not bad. But today, YouTuber Heartless Corporation managed to actually make the whiny cat oddly cool.
Please enjoy today's true number 4, Nyan Cat, the jazz version.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently I can't say Nyan right. It's Nyan Cat, right?
That's close enough, right? Okay, that was
You're
it.
making fun of me. Nyan Cat.
See? Yeah. It's more like Nyan
No.
Cat when she says it. It's Yan
Whatever.
with a little
It's-
Nyan in front
It's
of it.
my accent. It's the accent.
I forgot it's the dialect on my pad.
How can we be sure that cat was really smooth?
That cat was blind, so that qualifies it. And it's a jazz thing. Well, all good, smooth jazz players are blind. Probably had a crippling addiction to heroin as well. We don't know. We don't know. It's probably there.
Thank you.
And I'm
Thank you,
sure.
Kevin.
Well, I'm sure he also died broke in a crack house after never making a dime from his music. And in the jazz world, again, smooth.
Okay.
In at number number 3, an experimental music video from the Netherlands for the song Met Romana on a Scooter.
Now, you might be wondering, hey, is this song just about 2 people sitting on a scooter?
And the answer is yes. Yes, it is.
Als ik Romana weer hoor zingen, sta ik lekker mee te swingen. Kijk maar eens aan mij, heb mijn eigen move. Ja, voor dat leuke talentje ben ik echt het juiste ventje. Oh Romana, wat sta jij maar op de proef? Toeter, 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 toeter. Met Romana op de scooter. Eien, 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 eien. Heel een stukje met haar rijden. Dat zou me wel niet lukken, maar dan geeft die van die kracht op haar. Want eens dan krijg je het voor elkaar.
Hooray! I always wondered what it would look like if Britney and K-Fed had stayed together. Funny. One more kid and half a bottle of Oxy, and that would have been Britney Spears. You know what I mean? She was well on her way. But true story, and this is not a joke, that song is #1 on the Dutch music charts.
They do not have a lot of music in the Netherlands.
No, no, but they do have legal marijuana and prostitution, so.
I don't know why I'm clapping for that.
You love prostitution.
I do. Not really, guys. I don't really love prostitution. Driving in a flooded area. Why not? I don't know. I don't think it's right.
What?
You shouldn't have to sell your body.
You should, but I mean, if it's on the market. I mean, no one should have to, but.
Well, a lot of these prostitutes have to.
Well,
that's how they have to make their living.
That's the
they
first
sleep on
question
the
I
street.
always ask them. Are you here because you have to or because you want to? It's always the first thing I ask.
I'm sure it
And when
is,
they tell me
Kevin.
they're there for the love of the client, all right, make it rain.
I'm sure. Driving in a flooded area is extremely hazardous. We're just moving on. You should definitely not do it.
No, you shouldn't, unless you're a bus, in which case a stupid flood can go eat a bag of man rods, as far as I'm concerned. This bus, I'm gonna make sure I said what I said, and I did. This bus is getting where it's going while the Lonely Island's ode to owning, like a boss, plays it off. That was like a boss. I like that.
Up yours, Flood!
Yeah. Unfortunately, for the people that were riding the bus, they still had to report to their minimum wage jobs and/or mandatory meetings with their parole officers. So
How depressing.
it's true.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know that.
The flood didn't stop people from masturbating on the back of the bus, though, which is nice. Can't get in the way.
Nobody masturbates on a bus.
Have you ever been on a bus?
Yeah.
Everybody, if you don't have exact change, you have to.
Kevin, people don't masturbate on buses.
You've really been on public transportation?
Yeah, a
And-
lot. I used to live in New York.
Fantastic. Have you ever seen a penis while using public
Yes.
transportation? Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
It was this little man, and he stood directly in front of me, like holding onto the bar, and I was sitting, and his ween was just hanging out. And I
I
was
thought
like,
that was you holding onto his penis for a second. He
was
stood
holding-
directly in front of me.
he was holding onto the bar, but like directly in front of me, and his ween was just hanging out. And I was like, oh my God, don't look at it, don't look
Was
at it.
he doing
don't
that
look at
because
it.
he had to or because he wanted to?
He wasn't asking me to do anything to
Okay,
it.
all right.
Okay?
All right.
He wasn't asking for money.
Just a passing glance.
You know, I didn't. The second I saw it, though, I was like, don't look at it, don't look at it. That's what he wants, that's what he wants. I'm not going to look at it, I'm not going to look at it.
So you just had pain in your peripheral just hanging out for the rest of the ride?
No, and then at the next stop, I got up and I moved down.
All right.
It was traumatizing.
Yeah, so I rest my case. Thank you. Still ahead, a neighborhood is engulfed in patriotism. And by that, I mean explosives.
Our number one ATN is coming up right after this. Before we get to our number one, I have a surprise for you guys today.
Oh boy, are we excited.
Laffy Taffy Choke!
I love how you hold the show hostage with your Laffy Taffy humor. We'll get to the number one when I tell my taffy-related joke.
What kind of shoes do mice wear?
I actually guessed the answer, and I got yelled at during the commercial break, so I'm going to stay out of this one.
What's the answer?
Was it squeakers?
Yes! How did he guess it?
Because I was once 3, too.
Okay. Well, then
You know what I mean?
I'm going to do another one you're not going to get.
Oh, we're going to follow it.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to be over here.
What do you get with a fly, a pet, and a car?
What?
A flying car pet! Okay, come on back, Kevin. Come on back. Let's get number one.
Candace Bailey, ladies and gentlemen. You can see her at the Laugh Factory. She'll be outside pounding on the doors,
I'm
crying.
trying to get it.
In at number one today, bootleg fireworks.
Woo! Yeah! What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, Lord Jesus! Lord Jesus! Lord Jesus! Lord Jesus! Oh, Lord Jesus! Oh, get the water! Lord have mercy!
Just put the camera down! That went from like 0 to loud and mercy, back to like awesome, to back to loud and mercy. That was a roller coaster.
That was amazing.
Love that.
That's exactly how our founding fathers celebrated our country's birth.
Yeah, except with fewer automobiles and more hemp farming, actually. It's true, look it up.
To get your daily viral fix and to check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet. And now it's time for a trip to our favorite doctor, the Dino Gyno!
I love this guy. I'm so jealous. He gets to look at lady bits all day long.
He's a dinosaur and a gynecologist. Dino Gyno.
So, what's going on down there? Well, I don't know where that came from.
Dino Gyno.
Call now.
Hey guys, I'm here in Redmond, Washington, Microsoft's headquarters. They have a ton of top secret devices inside, and I am going to mess with every single one of them. Yes. No! Why are you locked? Oh, hey. Awesome, thank you. Can you tell me a little bit about where we are right now? I know you guys always refer to Microsoft headquarters as a campus. How come?
Well, we kind of call it the campus because you look around and it's kind of a bit like a college campus. We have 88,000 employees worldwide, about 40, maybe 42,000 of them are on this campus. I think people think, well, it's all developers just cranking out code, and it's not. We've got ethnographers, sociologists, anthropologists, physicists. If you're going to take software to 1 billion people, to a couple of hundred countries around the world, then, we need to employ all these different kinds of roles.
So this is part of Connect Fun Labs. So it's something that it's live on the Xbox Dash and really is available to all Xbox Live members. But it's a hub where you can get in and check out all the latest innovations for Connect. So the new technologies like being able to scan yourself in and have an avatar made that looks just like you, our object scanning, our finger tracking, and of course, all the great innovations done out there in the world by the Connect community that we're going to be bringing into Connect Fun Labs as well. You can scan in any of your favorite toys, any of your favorite things. As long as the sensor can see it, it can scan it in. So I just hold it like this, flip it around, and again, the tech that we've developed, it'll algorithmically figure out all the different parts of the object that it can't see to create the 3D versions.
I'm at the Microsoft campus and you're not. I'm still gonna record and now I don't know what to say. Okay, this is awkward. So this is where it looks like all the magic happens, this whiteboard right here. Very scientific looking. I've noticed things like this guy going to the bathroom. Seriously, these are your equations. This is how you come up with stuff.
I don't know what any of this means. We just make stuff up and put it on the whiteboard to look smart. Our group is looking at cool new ways to interact with computers in general. This armband I'm wearing on my arm, this has in it essentially a bunch of vibration sensors. They're actually the same sensors that are used in your washing machine when it tells you have an uneven load. That when I tap on my hand and arm like this, vibrations travel up and down my arm. And then by looking at what those vibrations look like when they get to the sensor in this armband, we can actually figure out where exactly I tapped on my arm. You can imagine basically turning your arm into a touchscreen that goes with you everywhere. I'm going to go over and check my email by tapping on different locations on my arm.
Wow.
Or even if I wanted to, say, play a game, like fire up a game of Tetris.
Oh, nice. Would you mind if I got a little arms on with it?
Absolutely.
Up, down. Ah, didn't want to do that. See, it's just like real life. Oh, God. Microsoft Surface 2.0 is a next-generation surface computing platform that features breakthrough pixel sense technology, which recognizes objects placed on the screen. Armed with cameras, the pixels see what's touching the screen, and information is immediately processed and interpreted. Tell me what's going on and what's changed with Surface.
And we really started with the idea that we wanted to put the sensing pixels for Surface on top of the display so we can create this really truly magical interactive mixed reality. What we've done is along with the display pixels, we put a camera pixel next to them. And so we have red, green, blue pixels and a camera pixel, and there's 2 million of them across the length of the display. And this is something really important because having the display see is the magic. It can see my hands, not just my touches. It can see my phone that I can put down. It can see an ordinary paintbrush. And this encoding to it is what allows the vision system, the software, to understand, oh, I know what that is, and then interpret it. And this is what enables us to take us from an ordinary touchscreen to one that creates a mixed reality screen, a screen that really makes it easy for people to use.
I think I've been locked inside Microsoft headquarters. Honestly, not gonna panic. I'm just gonna slide under the table here and take a bit of a nap until tomorrow. See what else I can find. Good night.
That's really cool. Chris Gore is the first thing that a baby DVD sees when it's born. Don't worry, DVDs. It gets better. Welcome back, film expert Chris Gore.
Thank you.
Good to have you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. Baby DVDs, it does get better. It does get better.
All right, what's up first?
First, we have Rango.
Now, Gore Verbinski is known for the Pirates of the Caribbean films. Does he have what it takes to make a good animated movie?
Absolutely. In fact, the one thing that's fun about watching this, would this be a good movie if it wasn't animated, if it was just a film that was live action? And it is.
It would?
It's
Okay.
like a fun Western. Your typical story of a lone lizard who falls off a car, pretends to be a gunslinger, and then becomes the sheriff of a small town.
Aww.
With pantsless animals. Why?
Just tops on?
Here's what I want to know. How can some animals get away with a vest and no pants, and other animals have pants? How do they distinguish what animals get to wear the pants?
I don't know. That's a good question.
It's like being in West Hollywood on certain nights of the week.
It is exactly like that.
Or Jumbo's Clown Room. Some of the girls who work there, vests, no pants.
It's a fun place.
It's a look. It's a look. And for animals, it works.
No, what extras did you like?
There's actually a commentary track, which is awesome. A lot of behind the scenes. And one thing that was really cool about this, typical of these, animated animal movies where they have celebrities do the voices. They just stand in front of a microphone and a lectern and say the lines. In this, they actually acted the scenes out with sort of cheap sets. And
That's
they had
so cool.
Johnny Depp even had like a cowboy hat on. They had a little bar set up. So they actually did like a little cheap version of a play, and it definitely shows in the acting, and you get to see a lot of how, like we're seeing these scenes right now. This is kind of how they recorded the audio.
I love that they do that.
It made it so much better. So yeah, a lot of fun, a lot of fun.
All right, what's the bottom line?
Bottom line is, this is a Rent. I know, I love the film.
Rent is good.
It's also sort of a little gateway drug for Westerns, because it's a really good Western.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. What's our next DVD?
Next DVD is Hobo with a Shotgun.
Now, this is more a grindhouse film than a cheesy comedy, right?
No, it's absolutely grindhouse and kind of exploitation film from the 80s. But what's funny about this film won a trailer contest. They actually made a fake trailer. The director made a fake trailer for Hobo with a Shotgun, which won South by Southwest. Then he actually decided, I'm going to make a whole feature film of this. And he got Rutger Hauer to be in the movie by talking to him on Skype. Rutger Hauer was doing something in Africa, talked to him over Skype and convinced him to be in this just over-the-top exploitation movie that has this robot gang called the Plague that comes in at the end that's incredible. I mean, it's over-the-top blood and guts, violence, nudity. It's amazing. It's everything I like in a film.
Now, did they explain why this film was made in the extras?
Yes, they explain exactly why it's made, because we need to have Rutger Hauer killing folks that deserve it. That's why you need this. And yeah, the extras are incredible, too, because there's 2 commentary tracks, one with Rutger Hauer, who's just this regular dude. He's like, I just never wanted to be a star. I just wanted to act a lot in movies. So it's just interesting to hear his take on all this. He takes his role very seriously.
Yeah? Good.
Yeah.
So what's the bottom line? I think I know this.
Yes. Buy Hobo with a Shotgun. Buy it, folks.
All right, what else do we have to check out, Chris?
We also have Electra Lux.
This may be the first coming-of-age comedy about a porn star we've seen on DVD's Day.
You said
right?
Coming-of-age comedy?
Isn't this coming-of-age?
You make it so easy for me, Candace. I'm not gonna bite on that one, but this is but it's this sort of
between you and Kevin, I just don't. Sarah, please save me.
I know. We make it difficult for you, but this film kind of feels like it's a movie that they were in the middle of shooting and then they stopped and they had to make a movie from the footage that they had. It's sort of it's just. I really wanted to like it. Here it is, something about the adult film industry. You'd think I'd be all over it.
Yeah, you would think.
And it just left me wanting to actually see the real thing, frankly.
Okay, so bottom line?
Bottom line is pass on Electrolux. I'm sorry.
I'm so shocked that you said pass on that.
Yeah, you don't need to see it. Rango.
Rango, I'll watch Rango. Thank you, Chris.
Great, thank you.
For more Gore, follow him on Twitter at @ChrisGore. Now let's go over to that Kevin Pereira.
You guys dropped something. Still ahead, Sarah Underwood cosplays the news. We're going to learn about malware that might actually come pre-installed on your gadgets, and more importantly, we're going to see what she's wearing or what she's not. Then, the future is now. Cars take flight in today's rides, whips, and hoons. And later,
This guy's about to try a backflip off this building. So, what happens next? Does he land on his head? Does he slip and fall off the roof? Or does he stick the landing and walk away? We'll have the answer after the break.
I'm so tasty. You can beg, but you're not
This guy's about to try a backflip off this building. So, what happens next? Does he land on his head? Does he slip and fall off the roof? Or does he stick the landing and walk away?
Oh, yeah!
I have to admit, that was pretty cool. There's only one guaranteed way to make sure the day's news is good.
Yes, you have to have it read to you by Sarah Underwood. I'm sorry, you have to have it read to you by Ooh La La from Space Channel 5.
Up, down, choo, choo, choo!
All the news you need to know. The feed.
It's Tuesday, July 12th, and here are your top stories. stories, U.S. officials have admitted that some electronics sold in the States, I can't take myself seriously, this pink, keep seeing myself down here. Some electronics sold in the state might be preloaded with malware from, quote, unknown foreign parties. Ooh, yeah. They're referring to them as supply chain attacks, and it means that some consumer electronics coming from countries like China, such as laptops and cell phones, are embedded with software to enable turnkey cyber attacks or remote surveillance. A Department of Homeland Security representative wouldn't go into specifics or affected brands, but he said that the White House has been aware of the issue for a while. So, hey, as long as my stereo's not turning into Decepticon, it's all good. We all love getting a little red envelope in the mail with a fresh DVD, but pretty soon you're gonna have to pay a little extra more for that luxury. I know, I hate paying more money too. Netflix has officially announced their revamped pricing plans. They'll no longer offer a plan that includes both unlimited streaming and unlimited DVDs by mail. Instead, the entry-level unlimited plans will be separated at $8 a piece, meaning those with the basic $10 unlimited everything plan will have to sign up for both plans and pay $16 a month. That's a 60% increase. I know, new members are immediately affected while existing members will be forced into the plan come September. Hey, Netflix, not cool! Yeah! In case you didn't know, the communist nation of Cuba is indulging in some undead action. The upcoming horror comedy Juan of the Dead pits one Cuban against a horde of zombies. We've got the full trailer for you right now. Juan of the Dead doesn't have a U.S. release just yet, but hey, if you...
Hey, guess what?
What?
Now hoons can fly!
Oh.
That's crazy!
Yeah, so ghostwriting videos are going to get way funnier then. Coverage starts July 21st, but you can amp yourself up right now. Actually, after Attack of the Show, we have a live video chat with Blair Butler over at g4tv.com/AOTS-chat.
Stay tuned, lawyers invade Attack of the Show.
Luckily, it's just Breckin Meyer. All right, so relax.
Thank goodness.
He's here live after the break.
Fail. You're dead. Major fail. Fail. Fail, 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 fail.
Being a TV lawyer is actually a lot more fun than being a real lawyer. No, it's you. You're right here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't have to watch your own clip. You were there.
I was there.
You were in the damn scene.
I think I was pretty drunk, but I remember some of it. Yeah.
Do you? That's you don't drink, right? You're
I don't. Not presently.
No, but.
No. We did a scene where, we did a... Shut up.
A bunch of alcoholics in the crowd.
But you guys are like, you don't know how to drink.
Don't even know how to handle a beer. Hold on.
Crazy.
Let me get my hat straws in my mouth hole.
My ex-wife thinks that's hysterical. Anyway,
stop crying, kids.
But for the show, I had to shotgun a beer in court to prove a point, like lawyers do.
It happens.
And it happens all the time. And I had to ask Mark Paul, who first we did non-alcoholic beer, and I was like, this kind of hurts my tummy. So then, no, I'm manly, America. And then we did seltzer water, which also hurt my tummy. And,
did you use real beer at any point?
No.
No?
No, we really did. I mean, yeah, we did.
Of course we did.
Sure we did. Are you kidding?
We were driving 4x4s through the set.
I got in my pickup truck and hit a deer on the way home. It was awesome. And then ate it. I didn't care.
Yeah. That's the American way.
That's what you do.
At Franklin and Bash, which I thought it was a show, like a docudrama about the trannies that are actually on the corner of Franklin and Bash.
Originally, it was.
Oh,
Originally, it was.
But then
that's where I grew up.
Then you guys went the courtroom drama route, which for TNT, that's pretty risky.
Yeah, no, they're not used to it. Yeah, and we have an ampersand, which they're not used to having, and so it's cutting edge.
A show you need to hold the shift key to type.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No. You don't want to mess around with Franklin and Bash, or Frank and Beans, as I like to call them.
Whoa.
But,
colloquially, it's the Frank and Beans.
Yeah, it's Frank and
What
Beans.
sort of cases do you take at the Frank and Beans?
These are kind of they're ambulance chasers. They probably wouldn't like that, but they're not real, so I can say that. They jump up a level now. They're doing murder cases. They're doing Bernie Madoff type guys who are for Ponzi schemes and whatnot. Right. So it's the struggle for them is how do they balance staying true to who they are and their ambulance chasing ways, and still fighting the good fight for the underdog, but being at this white shoe law firm.
Now, I imagine that when you play a lawyer on TV, you don't actually get calls from friends seeking legal advice. They don't think that you...
Not smart friends.
Well,
I mean, yeah.
But now...
I know you were in Clueless, but now I have a legal question.
and that's what...
a terrible idea.
And that's what I want to get at, because, you know, playing a lawyer on TV, you're not going to get legal questions, but you play a stoner in a movie,
you get
and
weed.
Apparently you get a lot of weed. Is that...
You do. You don't not get weed. Yeah, you definitely... There are a lot of times. I've had both things, which are people come up, and they're like, bro, you were in Clueless. That's awesome, man. You got any weed? And I'm like, no, I actually don't. They're like, come on, man, don't be a jerk. And I'm like, I'm actually trying to help you. I'm not being a jerk at all. But and then recently I went to a thing and went to a charity event, you know, for the kids.
Right.
And within, I'm not kidding, within 20 minutes, I had a bag of weed thrust in my hands. And he was really proud
From one
of
of
it.
the kids? Or?
No, that'd be a cool kid. No, it was from one of the grown-ups, but he held it sacred like a farmer with his crop. Like he was like, this is a honey-tipped, sweet joint I got. And it was in a glass tube. It was really nice. So my friends are very happy about
So he presented it like a curated museum item to you.
It was like Indy with the Idol. You know what I mean? Like he was weighing it and handed it
the
over.
The Lion King music kicked in as he knelt to one knee
I held
up the bag of weed.
It was awesome.
So
and
did he just
kids
think
ran.
did he literally just think you would just take a handful of weed and
no,
throw it
he
in?
gave me the bag. It looks like it was a fancy bag. It wasn't like a Ziploc. It wasn't like a Ziploc bag. It was
that's what the street kids are calling it.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, you got them
like
zippies?
No, it was like a fancy Potter-esque, like velvet bejeweled bag. Like it was fancy. Like he had made it in his home when he's not doing things. You know? Yeah, and handed me. I don't have it anymore because I gave it away to a friend who really likes me now.
You must have the happiest and highest entourage in the world. Then
I don't have an entourage. I have some friends and they're really high now. So.
I love it.
But I'm not.
We got caught chatting a little bit after the clip ran because.
Look at how I'm sitting.
What? Yeah. Is that improper? Mix it up.
Wait, Candace is sitting the same way I am.
Yeah, she is. You're showing more vagina though, Brecken, than Candace is right now. Mix it up. Show me the.
Twinsies. Oh wait, I can do that
Show me the arrangement of.
I gotta sit a manlier way.
Yeah, show me shotgun a beer, Brecken. Show me how he would be.
This guy. There you go. I do things with a drill.
You manned it up.
Yeah. There you go.
You don't have to compensate at all with your posture because you, sir, are an accomplished drummer, and that gets you into the Hall of Cool immediately.
I'm not accomplished. Oh,
you're very.
I'm not accomplished, but I am a drummer.
Because you've backed up some serious names. Like I will go to a lockout room with some guys who probably give you weed at a charity event, and we'll pretend we're musicians. You've played some serious gigs.
I've been fortunate enough to play with some cool rock stars. Yeah.
Drop some names. Fill this stage with some names.
I'll fill this stage with names. I'm gonna take this one. Tom Morello. Boom. Boom. Rage Against the Machine. Heard of it? Loved it. Yeah. So Tom Morello, Slash. There's a guy named Slash. Wears a hat. Kicked off
that guy with a hat.
Heard of him? Yeah. Perry Farrell. So I've been playing with some rock stars, thanks to Morello's connections.
Well,
really.
but do you do original stuff? Do you have your own band? Do you release some tracks?
We do covers. I've played Mountain Song with Perry Farrell, which is what you're supposed to do when you're with Perry Farrell.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta do that.
Incredible.
Yeah. So that's like fantasy camp for me.
So do you get a call and then you go into a phone booth and change into a drummer
Basically,
and then show up on stage somewhere?
Yeah, Morello is like the commissioner and I'm Adam West, and the red phone rings and I pick it up and he goes, "We need you now," and then I grab my sticks
and then you're there.
I go. I'm more like Burt Ward, really. Yeah.
But it's still viable. It's still viable. You make noise. You hit things with sticks.
I hit things with sticks. I'm like Animal, but not as good.
We're out of time, but I know you want to talk about the Star Wars Robot Chicken.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just found out our DVD for our Robot Chicken Star Wars 3 comes out today. Where I'm Boba Fett and Akbar and some others, and I wrote some of the stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that drops today. It's like my album.
Oh yeah, it's the fire.
Yeah.
Which Star Wars character do you think would be approached with the most weed on Tatooine? Would it be
Jabba or Bib Fortuna, the guy who's Jabba's guy? He's probably the guy who's like, Jabba needs some weed now. That's probably him. So, yeah.
Hey, Brecken, it was an absolute pleasure meeting you, man. And I'd love to see you play someday.
Oh yeah, thank you, man.
Guys, Brecken Meyer, everybody. You can catch the old Frank and Beans or Franklin and Bash on TNT every Wednesday night. Stick around. I was going to say to bring you weed, but you're not going to smoke it. Bring him weed for me. There's more Tech in the Show coming up right after this. That was awesome, man. Thank you, brother. That's great, man. Appreciate it.
I
recently discovered that I'm bisexual.
If you want to experiment right now, I will tuck my penis into a fruit basket, and we could play lady.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show. Sarah Carter from the alien invasion thriller Falling Skies drops by with lessons on killing E.T. Then on Gadget Prawn, Chris Hardwick rates one of the smallest smartphones ever, the HP Veer. It's got a slide-out keyboard, 4G speeds, and it's free with contract. And Adam Sessler stops by for a roundup of downloadable content in Game Break. From the stunning 2D platformer Tick to LA Noir's Reefer Madness DLC. See it tomorrow. Thanks to Bracken Meyer, Sarah Underwood, Jessica Chobot, and Chris Gore.
And thanks to you. Not you.
And you.
Well, always
And
thanks.
you.
I mean, really.
Your
Where would we be without me?
And me.
Right, me.